Welcome back to another episode of Leeds United Career Mode. We have ourselves a rather big month, actually. We might not get the full month in today because with Manchester City, Manchester United, the first leg of the Champions League knockouts and a Carabao Cup final. Plus, Palace and Brighton thrown in there too. So we'll probably play City, play United, play Villarreal, and then the Carabao Cup final may well come in tomorrow's episode as we stand. We might, for the rest of the season, not go one whole month at a time, but just work our way through the remaining fixtures in clumps. And fingers crossed, we'll have more FA Cup games and more Champions League games as we work our way through the rest of the season. Obviously, it'd be great to try and win the Carabao Cup and kick off this second half of the season with a piece of silverware. But so far, so good in all competitions. The opportunity to close the gap on the two above should we win away from home against Manchester City, which obviously isn't going to be easy to do, especially when their starting lineup looks as good as it does. Phil Foden, Jeremy Doku on the right-hand side with Haaland up top. Of course, they did have Rodrigo on the right, but they sold him for a world record £221 million. McAtee, Rodrigo and Pedri. Alphonso Davies, Harwood Bellis, intriguing inclusion. Ruben Dias, of course. Jan Kuta at right back and Diogo Costa. They also sold Ederson in the most recent transfer window too. They have Lunin on the bench. Also got White, a regen. Regen. I don't think White is a veteran player, I'm pretty sure. So a little bit of weakness with McAtee, Harwood Bellis and Jan Kuto, but pretty good everywhere else for obvious reasons. We'd love to get a win. It's not that easy to go to the Etihad and get a win, however, so it will be a difficult fixture, but one certainly with a side that strong we should expect to do well in. Saying thank you to Bloody Twats today. Yes, that is his username. Also to Doc as well, Doc Nanasu in Danish, and the middle name was Masked Stranger for your support on YouTube on stream on the Chesnoid live channel. Thank you very much indeed. Do keep your likes coming in. Do make sure you continue to show your support on stream as well. It'd be great to see you live, either on Twitch or on the YouTube channel. And I'm going to change my top, actually, because we will play in the away kit here at the Etihad. And fingers crossed, come away with all 3 points. Later in the game, Somerville here looking for the run of Peru. The City's backline is opening up a bit here. And if Somerville keeps that run going, we could be in. Ruter, great touch, great turn, great shot. But wide of the target. This is going well. Trying to get there with Martson. Just can't do it. Running rings around me at the moment. Haaland's in the box. All right, Ian Martson. Christ alive. That's not gone well at all. I should have played that one through the air. Was so busy concerned with getting closed down by Foden or Haaland, I didn't pay attention to what was going on in the middle. Beat Haaland there, turned there to get away from Doku, and was looking for Ben White. Didn't see McAtee stood there. Should have played that over the top. All right, 1-0 Manchester City. That's a good start, isn't it? Somerville and Ruter. It's just a lot of light blue shirts around all the time, and finding some space is proving to be quite bloody difficult at the moment. Alphonso Davies, the man in possession now, trying to build anything in this Manchester City final third is proving pretty impossible right now. Unless we catch them on the counter, there isn't much space to do anything if we build up slightly slower when we're in possession. It's a nice little 1-2. Rafinha will get to that. And now that counter could be here. Annoyingly, Alphonso Davies is the man that's on that left back side, so I couldn't really utilise Rafinha's pace there. We'll go to Peru first. That's a lovely spin. Ruter's offside there, isn't he? He's hit the outside the post. It hasn't gone in anyway, but we're getting closer, but still can't get close enough to find a goal. Doku. He's just got the strength to shrug off Martson. It's weird. Martson at one point held off Haaland and then can't hold off Doku. Doesn't really correlate, but never mind. Kuto will take the corner short. Foden's going to want to get that back on his left, which he could maybe do from the next corner they'll take short to Phil Foden. Oh no, they're going to pop it in the middle. Peru wins the header and McAtee will try and recover. Le City looking for a second goal before half-time. Declan Rice is trying to ensure they don't get. It's done well. Alphonso Davies committed there and did that very poorly. Run, Genie! Thank you. Right. I said I'd need to catch him on the counter. Oh my God, where has Ruben Diaz come from? As I'm pulling the trigger, that's got to be 1-1. There's no excuse there. Just got to make sure I get that shot away, haven't I? Oh, I'm struggling against City. Makes it really difficult to deal with defensively, sorry, when they're on the attack. Pedri just bursting past a couple as well. Still going, making it 2. That's one of the best solo goals you've seen for a while. Pedri's on the lookout for some of my defenders. He can't see him anywhere. No, because he just kept dancing past them, mate. Ampadu comes across and Pedri's past him before he even gets there. Right. I just can't do anything against this City side right now. They're just too good for me. Sometimes you just have to admit that you're not good enough or they're too good for you. Christ, Foden hits the post. Rafinha away. Peru. There's just so many blue shirts around. You can't get away from anyone. They block the passing angles, so you try and run away from a situation, and then they all just close you down and win it back again that way anyway. Bloody hell. This is when the press really works in game. Quickly at your feet. Go, Rafinha. Genie, come towards me. Genie Ruter. Genie Ruter. It's over the line. Goal line technology needed, but over the line. Leeds 1, Manchester City 2. He nearly missed it. Have a look at the replay. It should maybe show us a slow-mo of it going across the line, off the underside of the bar and just over the white line. Here you go. From the side angle, you'll see it come down. Wasn't far over the line, but by about 2 or 3 inches, enough. Pedri trying to outmuscle him, can't. He's doing it again, Pedri. He very nearly replicated his first goal. That would have been disgusting. To do it once is impressive enough. To have very nearly done it twice. Deary me. Rafinha's there down the line. Alvarez is going to come short if he can get in behind. No, it's meant for Declan Rice. Oh! Gimme. Oh, gimme. Thank you. I get a little bit lucky with the rebound. I needed that slice of luck. Alvarez. Rafinha's with me. Get away from it. Through there is Declan Rice. Sakanya gets a toe to it. Rice looking for the ball through. It will fall to Jack Clark now. It's just nowhere to go. Alvarez. Rafinha. Where'd you go, though? Like, genuinely. Where am I supposed to go here? It's impossible to find any room for anyone to do anything. 3 minutes added on. We're into them now. Alvarez. Can he do a Pedri? Can he do a Pedri? No. He came close, though. But, of course, Ruben bloody Diaz was in the way. And that's a goal kick, is it? Tears. How is that a goal kick? Well, we're going to lose to Manchester City. They're going to get the advantage there as well. Not what we needed to start the day today. Could very much have done with picking up at least a point here to ensure that Chelsea and Manchester United didn't accelerate away from us, which you imagine they are now going to do. Well, we gifted it to them anyway, didn't we? Liverpool win 2-1. Arsenal win 2-0, I think, against Spurs there at a glance. Man United actually lost, and Chelsea actually only drew. So, very fortuitous that the gap hasn't opened up further than it potentially could have done. Got to make sure that everyone's going to be fit again for the next game. We know we've got a busy month, and it's Crystal Palace in 3 days' time. Crystal Palace haven't really recovered their fitness from the last game, but look at that form. Yikes. They are on fire at the moment. Well and truly unstoppable. Former Leeds United players, Cody Drama and Dan James on the bench for them. Castello Jr. is very solid as a centre-back. David Raya in goal is a great pickup for them as well. This might actually be quite a difficult game. Or, you know, equally might just be one of the most straightforward victories we've had. Peru, then Actagolu, Genie, then Puado got sent off. So then Martin and Rafinha bags his first goal for Leeds United since his return. Man United lose 2-0. That's massive. That will put us actually above Manchester United in the table, which indeed it does. And Chelsea lost 2. Results going our way very much so far in this episode, even if I wasn't able to do the job against Manchester City. Arsenal have bid £72.8 million to try and get Ben White back again, which is an absolute no-go. And now we have, formerly second place, Manchester United next. A 4 weeks break till the next game, so everybody will be fully fit again. And fingers crossed, next round of the FA Cup drawn. Intriguingly, when is it? Next month. And Bournemouth at home. That is winnable for sure. All right. Manchester United, sim Brighton, and then play Villarreal away will be the plan for the rest of the day then. What does Manchester United's starting lineup look like? Rasmus up top still. Amad Diallo at cam. Jadon Sancho on the left. Zaire Emery and Casemiro in midfield. Tchouaméni at centre-back. Intriguing way to go about things. Lisandro Martinez, his centre-back partner. Onana in goal. Ayala, the regen at right-back. And Luca Hernandez still at left-back. Tchouaméni at centre. You probably would have done Casemiro at centre-back and Tchouaméni at CDM. Maybe. But maybe they're running out of players in that particular area of the pitch. Who knows? Patreon players Julio Leschi and Robin Suomela on the bench for them. And David Stewart-Simpson as well, actually, as it happens. But none of them in the starting lineup. Ayala is not a Patreon player. He's just straight-up normal regen. We will be away, but we'll play in the white kit, I think, for this one because it's an important fixture for Leeds United. And it's always better to have these two go head-to-head in their home kits. Right, I'm going to swap my top, and then we're hopefully going to get 3 points. Back across to Daniel Ayala and Amad Diallo. Here's Daniel Ayala again. Oh, well in. Oh, God, get away from me. Did enough. Alvarez with room to run into. Oh, I have to look for support. For a big ping. I was kind of trying to force Rafinha all the way to the byline there. It didn't quite work. Could be in through that gap, though. What a ball. If he's onside, this is a hell of a chance for Leeds United. Rafinha! Big save from Onana. Unbelievable stop from the goalkeeper. Great run down the right-hand side. Cuts inside brilliantly. Could have squared it. But I'll be honest, I didn't think Onana would make the save. Somehow he's pulled out the stop there. Somerville with the delivery. Ben White's up. And Onana is at it again. Somerville for a second time. That was Lisandro Martinez underneath that. No, it wasn't. It was Luca Hernandez underneath that. And another Leeds United corner. Pascal's up. Stroud getting a start for the first time in a little while. That'll fall to Declan Rice. Out here is Rafinha, the man that forced the initial corner. Is that my free kick? It might well be. And I've got Julian Alvarez on the pitch. It is, and I do. And we will go for goal here. Julian Alvarez. Oh, side netting only. Rice into Peru. If I can play around this press, like I couldn't do against City, then maybe we stand a chance. Down the line there. Van Evite. Going to have to work it on the floor because with Peru dropping deeper, not going to get the chance. Oh, to play it over the top. Andre Onana. Archie Gray. Alvarez. It's just, again, no room. Man United have been watching Manchester City play against me. Alvarez in behind. Onside. Nowhere to go. First time effort. Onana is there again. Manchester United conceding lots of efforts on goal. How unrealistic. Last 5 shots, 2 on target, 3 off target. Everything either saved or wide. Casemiro, Sancho, Amad Diallo. Rasmus making moves. Space opens up for Diallo. He's taking his time. Get out. No! There's not much you can do there. You win the ball back, and in the next pace, before you get the chance to do anything, it's taken off you. 1-0, Manchester United. Well, we were above them and into second in the Premier League. And we might be back below them and down to third again by the end of this game, if it stays as is. For some reason, I am not able to play against anybody's hard press at the moment today. Those stats don't make for good reading for us. 7 shots, 1.1 XG, 0 bloody goals. They've had 2 shots. And they're 1-0 up. I feel hard done by here. Rafinha trying to power on solo. Can't do it. Oh, don't let me lose to both Manchester sides in the same episode, please. Great. Peru. Alvarez. Somerville. He scored on his left foot in the cup. In that exact position. This time he's used the outside of his right foot and he's fluffed it wide. We might not get a better chance. I'm not having any luck today, it feels like, in this one. Casemiro. Rasmus. Oh, Jesus Christ. The way he changes direction with his footwork there is outrageous. Sock comes in and it's saved well. They've taken Amad Diallo off and brought Marcus Rashford on. Get out. Again, they get very lucky. That's not a clearance, is it? Spread it. Come on, run Rafinha. Run Rafinha. Tchouaméni coming across towards me. Time this right. And Julian Alvarez could be in behind. Casemiro's just too strong. I played the ball a little bit too soon. 15 minutes to go. Still 1-0 Man United. Picked off well by Ben White. And inside to Archie Gray. Alvarez is about to go off for... Oh, he's wrong-footed him. Alvarez! He's about to go off for Gini Rutter. Just trying to slam that in at the right-hand post, and it didn't quite work for me. Archie Gray's won that brilliantly, and Peru will get the turn in. I need the support to arrive. Somerville is there. Somerville cannot get round the corner. Ayala cuts it out brilliantly. Everything I've tried against Manchester United has failed today. They're in with the right back. Rasmus now with the ball. Declan Rice about to come off for Ethan Ampadu, but Rasmus is in the box here, and Ben White wins that back superbly. Not sure even... Oh, Rashford with a wonderful interception. Not sure whether my subs are going to get the chance to even come on here. No! No! How have they not scored a second? How have we not scored one? How have they not scored two? Get up. Well up, Ethan. Can we get to that first with Jack Clark? We can. Gini Rutter looking for Jack Clark again. He's away. He's got the fresh legs. Peru's with me here. Martinez doesn't know whether to close down Clark or go to Peru. And Andre Onana is just in the way of everything. He's not even having to dive for some of these. He's just positioned superbly, perfectly every time. Can't believe it. I've had so many chances in this game. This could have been 3-3, this football match. It's going to end 1-0. I don't feel like I deserve to lose, especially the manner in which it happened with that chance where I made the interception and then you just don't have any opportunity to do anything else. The ball's taken off you before you can even move with your player. It's going to be a 1-0 defeat to Manchester United on the back of the 2-1 defeat against Manchester City. Oh, no. That's a big swing in the Premier League title race. With Chelsea winning and us losing, we're now not looking solid as we were. Chelsea 2, Aston Villa 0. We'll do what we can to try and turn the gap back around, but the gap is now, to be fair, only 5 points. It's not horrendous. It's absolutely doable. For some reason I thought it was going to be a bit bigger than that. Brighton and Hove Albion next in a simmer, and then Villarreal away in the Champions League. Brighton with Yusufa Moukoko at striker, Ike Muniain in at cam as well. 2 very good acquisitions for them. Continually, Nathan Ake at centre-back. A new signing from this most recent January transfer window, Florentino in at CDM. They got Matteo Guendouzi on the bench as well. Sanko's got some pace to bring on from the sidelines too if they need it. We are... I'm not gonna rotate at all. I'm just gonna make sure my strongest 11 is out so that we can get the victory, which we do by 3-0. Manchester City win. Didn't quite see Chelsea or Manchester United there on that list. First knockout round here of the Champions League, then away from home against Villarreal. We are still third, although Chelsea lost again. So, Manchester United second on goal difference alone, and we're only 2 points off the top of the table. This is like the Championship in real life. Nobody wants to run away at the top of the table. Leicester have just managed to do so right at the very death of the season, IRL, and hopefully we can do the same in this save. But at the moment, it's very, very tight between the top three, and the more games we draw or lose and drop points in, City and Liverpool behind us are closing in the gap as well. This is what Villarreal look like with a 4-4-2. Carnesecchi in goal, Issa Diop and Jose Maria Jimenez at centre-back. Hickey on the right-hand side, David Raum at left-back. I think Jeremy Pino might be the only real-life Villarreal player still left in this side. Tammy Abraham and Artur Cabral up top. Alexis McAllister and Joe Willock in the centre of midfield. It's a ridiculous Villarreal side. That's very, very strong. I don't know how good Jagrova is on the right-hand side, but he is their captain here for the day. Well intercepted by Ben White. Jeremy Pino can't find the eye of the needle through there. Nor can I, trying to find my man through the middle either. Cabral to Jeremy Pino again. They don't have a very, other than Tammy Abraham, they don't really have a very physically dominant side, do they? What? Oh, alright. Yeah, okay. Alexis McAllister is very good at free kicks. Makes me slightly worried about this. Whether they're going to lay it off and Tammy Abraham will scuff it straight to Meslier. That was easy enough to deal with. Not been a straightforward game so far, though. Villarreal have been playing very much like Manchester United and Manchester City, which is exactly what I didn't need in this fixture. I'm a bit burnt out playing against that sort of play style. Really struggling to create anything, and I was hoping for a bit of a reprieve here against Villarreal. A reprieve that I most absolutely am not getting. Here's Jeremy Pino now looking to go down the line, but Vanderson has that covered and does very well. As I'm playing the pass, Pino puts in the slide tackle. Only 18 minutes played so far. Already it feels like I've been playing for about 4 years here against Villarreal. Spread it to the right, sorry, to the left-hand side here. Right, enthusiastic tackle, I think is probably the way we'll phrase that. Jagrova, not particularly legal, but he gets away with it. And then Jose Maria Jimenez doing the business at centre-back as ever. That said, he's left a gap, and Alvarez will fill it. And Issa Diop covers very well for his centre-back partner, who was wayward and under-committed there. Oh, come on, Ches. You're not playing very well today, are you? Artur Cabral, I got something on that, but it still comes forward here for Villarreal, and Joe Willock's in the box, and Joe Willock was a very good save out of Meslier. That was destined for the back of the net. Oh, nice by Raum. Find Jeremy Pino and Cabral. Saved by Meslier. Oh, this is tough. Really, really tough. Jagrova with the corner. Whipped and won well. And away, please. Touch, turn, spin, go. Aaron Hickey's got legs. Alvarez is pretty good with the ball at his feet and very tricky with it. And it will reach Gini Rutter. And here's Archie Gray on the edge of the box. Archie Gray in the Champions League knockouts for Leeds United. Shot blocked at source. Jack Clark and Somerville. I will find Alvarez, who spins well, and his shot is superbly blocked. Against Villarreal, nor Manchester United, it would just not go in. Anderson, Declan Rice, Alvarez, looking for Jack Clark, picked off well. 20 to go here. We've won it back in a dangerous area. Declan Rice loses it once more. We've won it back again. Just keep putting the pressure on, but they won't fold under it. Get the spin in. No, it's just not enough room. Go on, Jack, lads. Little dink, Alvarez down and blocked again. Alvarez looking for Somerville. Peru is the man on through the middle now. Come on for Rutter, and we dropped Alvarez into a cam spot. Jeremy Pino with a heavy touch, but then he deals with it really well. Had to foul him to try and halt the progress, but they've played the advantage here, and Raum delivers. Markson in the way. It's been just the story of blocked shots today. Carnesecchi and Meslier have been making saves as well, but there's just been a lot of efforts. They've been blocked by defenders, stood right in front of the ball. That was a lovely touch. Jagrova into the stand in the 90th minute. Looking for Piru in behind. Nope. It's going to be 0-0 away from home against Villarreal. That was one of the most end-to-end, chance-filled, entertaining 0-0 draws in Champions League history, I think. I can't believe there hasn't been a goal in that game. Can't believe we couldn't score at Old Trafford either. Karnaseki and Andre Nana just doing the business. So's Meslier, to be fair. 9 shots apiece in that game. 18 chances on goal and not one of them would go in. We start tomorrow with the Carabao Cup final at Wembley against Tottenham Hotspur. We hope to get a trophy to add to our collection, but whether we will or not, I don't know. Not done particularly well today, have I? 1 goal scored in my 3 games played. Not great. Tottenham, Bournemouth and Chelsea on the horizon with Villa, Villarreal, Arsenal, Fulham. Oh. I can't believe we haven't at least drawn against Man United, nor beaten Villarreal. But because other sides are dropping points as well, the title fight is still very close. And Liverpool and City just 5 points behind us now. It might well become a 5-way title fight sooner rather than later. And we've got Chelsea on the horizon soon as well. But first, it's Tottenham Hotspur, but that will be in tomorrow's episode. Join me at Wembley for the Carabao Cup final. We've lost the FA Cup final previously. Let's not do that again, shall we, at Wembley and lose a cup final. No, please. I'll see you tomorrow.